What is going on, guys? Today we are going to be looking at all of the heroes you can get from 87 and below. This is the new leaked SBC that we're going to be getting, I can imagine, Monday. So we get this out and show you who's the best ones to get. We've got all the prices up there. There is obviously a few S tiers straight off the bat, and obviously Yaya is going to be number one. Not his actual dynamic, wishes it was, but unfortunately we can't get that. The next one for me is got to be Govu. I will go over a couple of them in a moment. Marquisio, just no words. He is absolutely fantastic, and I think other than that, everybody else can be talked about. I feel like these are the top three in terms of pricing as well. Govu's coming in at 356, Marquisio at 636, and Yaya Toure at 1.2 mil. Obviously with Yaya, big name, 1.2, lengthy. He's naturally going to be one of the best cards you can get. And so let's have a look through some of these then. So there is some good heroes, and to be honest, some very, very poor heroes. Starting off, we're going to actually, in fact, we'll get rid of one of these. I really don't like having so many tiers. I like to just see it in the kind of the line. El Jabba, for me, the lowest priced hero you can actually get. Not a big fan, especially in this. I don't know if there's 88. I don't know what Mario Gomez is like. But, for instance, in these 87 to about 85, I don't think there's an 84, is there? We've got Crouch. We've got Cahill. I don't think there's any 84 heroes that we've missed anyway. To be honest, El Jabba I've got written down as a C tier. No, in fact, no, B tier. It was only Crouch that I've got as a C tier. And Crouch, I've literally just done a review on him, so he'll be coming out after this. Little sneak peek. I just don't like him. It just doesn't work. He's got the lengthy meta, no pace, no dribbling. I just didn't get on with him very well. We did manage to get through it as well, though. Very happy with that, but unfortunately for me, 50,000 coins is far too much. I think a K is probably being generous. Next up, we'll have a look and we'll go through some of the lower ones. Rickon, I've got down as a B tier. Again, a lot of these players will go off new gen sort of metas. I will kind of cover, once we've done through the whole of it, the old gen sort of look. Again, I don't play old gen, so I can only go off what I've heard and kind of the comparisons it is between FIFA 22 and obviously what it's like with a newer engine, but not quite the hypermotion. Then we move on up one more. We go to Campos. Again, a keeper that, to be honest, I think keepers do a pretty good job. But what will be the difference is, what are the links? What does he actually provide? He's not a bad keeper in terms of stats, but really, he's not going to give you much else. And I think with Dudek, I would kind of put him as a B to A, purely for the fact that he does get Premier League links. They are both very similar. I think Campos' only big advantage for me would be the 84 speed, but I think keepers this year are very similar in terms of what I've kind of gone with, from the 87s all the way up to the 90s, from icons to golds to heroes. There's not a massive amount of difference between them, so it's going to be interesting to see where the final keeper goes. Do we all go to the Team of the Year keeper? Personally, that's what I do. I'll normally pack the Team of the Year keeper as it's predominantly the easiest one to get, and I'll just stick with him. And then once you get Team of the Season, you'll find your first Team of the Season keeper and stick with that. So I think with keepers this year, again, I've seen a lot of Courtois, a lot of Van der Sars, and a lot of Edisons and Allisons. Not really too much going away from that. And it all depends. If you pack Campos and you can play him, why not? He would also do really well in your MLS team as well for the objective, just as a side note. Then we move up one. We go to another MLS player in Clint Dempsey. We've got a 85 cam, and again, very nice on the ball, but it's all about the lengthy meta. There's only a handful that actually hit this lengthy meta. There is a lot of A's in here and a lot of B's. S-wise, I think that then goes up to the Ginolas, the Di Natales. They know what they're doing. They've given you enough to kind of give you a sneak peek with Yaya, Marquisio, and Govu, but not enough to be like, okay, we haven't got our Ginola. We've obviously got a lot of lower end, which is the whole point. Cordoba, another one, a big centre-back that is definitely an A tier, but for new gen, he's not lengthy. Old gen, he'd definitely be in the S tier 100%, because he's got the pace, he's got the defending, he's got the physical, but there's no chance of a lengthy. And as soon as you put Virgil and Militao in comparison, or Virgil Rudiger, for instance, they will be better. That is how this meta works. Unfortunately, we don't know if it's going to be patched or not, but that is where it goes to it. So in terms of new gen meta, he's only going to be an A tier. He still will do the defensive duty, but if you put him against a lengthy centre-back, that lengthy centre-back will do a better job in the long run. Then we're just going to throw in a couple of B tiers as well that we've got, and we'll kind of go through a few of them. We've obviously got the nice Cam Russian. We have then got, I believe, if I'm looking at Ollie, we should have it perfectly on the camera. Dirk Kuyt, again, another one. We then have Lundberg. Where on earth is Lundberg? Have I lost him? No, he's here. And then I've got, who else? So Lundberg, we've got then Nakata is a B to an A. So I will put him in the B if I haven't already, but we'll kind of go through these as well. And then looking up Donovan in the B. There he is. And then we've got Dirk Kuyt, Nakata, and I think that is all the B tiers. Everybody else has got a position. Oh, and Cahill. So that is everybody. So basically, we've obviously got a lot of these are the lower priced heroes, which we can imagine. Nakata is a funny one because he is up in that price. I'm thinking about the 170, but I think because he's not necessarily got the lengthy, but he's got something about him. He's got a little bit of ability which works. He is, 172. He's got good pace, agility, balance is nice, composure's nice, the shooting, the passing. Honestly, I feel like I probably am being a little bit harsh. In fact, because I know we haven't got many, I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt. I've got BA slashed on my list, and I think with the stats, you definitely could get a good player out of him. A Hunter is what people are recommending. 93 pace, 90 shooting. Again, not a bad card. The lengthy will just add that extra element for him. If then we're looking at a few others, they are controlled / explosive. Nothing too crazy on all stats. Maybe got one or two, for instance. Ollie's more shooting than anything else. Same with Dirk Kuyt. We've got a bit of pace for Lundberg, but again, with wingers, it's all about that lengthy because you're just going to get a lengthy left back, right back who is just going to chase him down every single time. And I think in general, you've got better wingers already. Same with Cahill, again, another striker that I believe can be lengthy with an architect, but the 80 pace is just not going to be enough for him to be anything useful. You might as well go get Nunez with 89 pace on the base, as well as then adding anything onto him. So that is where I kind of stand with the lengthy meta. In terms of the final ones then, we've got a lot of A category here. I don't believe any of these. I think we've just got 3 S's. Bar from, I've not put his position down. Where is the Saudi guy going? So he is 247. Wow. We've got no lengthy on him. 94 pace is not bad. Why is he so expensive? So if you whack the finisher on him, I really don't understand. I suppose he's got... He's a 4-star. I suppose he's a 4-star, 90 shooting, which goes to 99 finishing, 92 dribbling, and 94 pet. To be fair, I can see it. I can definitely say, again, that would have been a free 400k card with a lengthy, genuinely. But that is not a bad 85, and again, might be one that pops up quite a lot. We then have Brolin, we have Capdevia, we then have Cole, we have Keane, get all these in, we have Kuhl, as we said, Ji-Sung Park or Park Ji-Sung, and Smolarek. Smolarek, we have got a review on the channel today. Go check that out at the end. It'll be one of the cards that pops up. Park Ji-Sung is coming out today with Crouch. I've dropped my book, but most of these cards either are very close to being lengthy or are just naturally up in price. I've used, I'd say, at least 85% of them. I think I haven't tried the Saudi guy. I have used Capdevere in one match, but he wasn't the review. I think I've used everybody else. So I know a lot of these players. Cordoba is, again, one of them ones that I think, old gen, you're S tier 100%. I'd still absolutely take him as a centre-back. Probably not now because we've got our 2 untradables, plus Alaba, plus Sol Campbell from the Icon pack. I'd rather stay away from him. But I think everybody else has their role. Park Ji-Sung is a incredible winger, but more importantly, a box-to-box is a beautiful position to get him into. Unfortunately, his left mid, left wing, right mid. Harry Kuhl, again, very nice down the wing. Keane's a cracking striker that you can use. Cole, again, explosive, can change to controlled, but again, he has the stats already linked on him, and I think that's why this guy is so expensive as well. 94 pace on the base is beautiful, even with the controlled or explosive. Then that is absolutely perfect, and that is the list. We've got 3 S tiers that you can get. Obviously, they are the most expensive ones, which you could have imagined. 1.2 for Yaya, so 100% the biggest of big dubs you can possibly get with this is Yaya Toure. Marquisio is still another massive dub in this, over 600k. I absolutely loved this card when I used him. Govu, again, another striker that is just beautiful. He is fantastic up front. I'd take anybody from the A tier. I think that's a big dub. In terms of dubs from the B tier, I think it then depends on what you're wanting in your club. I think in terms of objectives, I'd take the 2 or the 3 MLS guys. Eredivisie with Dirk Kuyt, I probably wouldn't like anybody else really. And then same with Crouch. Maybe as just, he's in the club untradeable, fair enough. But I would really think that is the lowest of low L's. Even with the lengthy meta, it still just, unfortunately, is that bad. But that is the list for today. I think S tier wise on old gen would be the 3 already. I'd definitely say Cordoba would be one. Nakata could definitely swing it, depending on how much pace is working. Brolin would be there. I'd imagine this guy would be there as well, to be fair, with his stats. Cole would definitely be there. Capdevia with an anchor would be incredible. Keane was as good as any. To be honest, I think all of them could be in an argument to be in that topper tier. Down below, I think Dirk Kuyt could be an option. Ollie wasn't amazing last year. Donovan could be in a contention with a Hunter on him. 97 pace, 90-something shooting. Again, could be A tier. So that is it. What I want to know is which one are you wanting? And also, if you come back after the Hero SBC has been out, let me know who you did get. Apart from that, check on the videos on the left-hand side. Make sure you do like and subscribe for more of these. And I'll catch you all for the next Hero ranking tier. Peace.